Hello everyone, my name is Robin, though some people call me Toast, and this is my Clan Generator Challenge video. Hooray! I'm so serious right now, this video has been in the works for months. Help me. Quick disclaimer before we get into things. This has the usual warnings of animal death, animal cruelty, and images of fake gore. It's drawn by me. However, due to the fact that I'm giving this a horror kind of spin, I want to give a warning for potential body horror in later videos. For now, we are all good, and there won't be anything super horrific. I will make sure of that. If there is anything, I'll be sure to give another warning when it happens. Same goes for any images of gore and stuff. But for now, we are good. There aren't, any real images, I don't think, of blood in this video. Also, I have a stutter when I record, so I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do about that. I was inspired by Nyoko Art's series Galaxy Clan, so I'd recommend watching that if you haven't. It's a really good series and I'd highly recommend it. I have added a few twists on this challenge, but I'm going to explain what all of this means before we get into what the twist is. ClanGen is a game based on the Warrior Cats book franchise, in which you randomly generate a set of cats to live in a forest territory together, or any territory. There are 5 territories. You can send them out to hunt together, you can train them, so on and so forth. The cats will have a set of up to 3 personality and skill types, little mini statuses, and relationships, as well as some events that can trigger in-game, like mass extinction, which we don't have turned on, because I only have about 5 cats, and I don't want everyone to die immediately, but we will turn that on at some point. However, that is as far as the story goes in the game. This is where I, little writer me, gets a little bit devious. So let's just cut to the chase. I really like infection stories, and given the MLP infection trend was everywhere for a while, I decided to give my ClanGen a twist, and have there be a very bad infection spreading across the clans. This also explains where everyone went and why StarClan is empty. When we get an infected cat, because yes, there is one already, I will go more in depth as to what this infection actually is. The basic gist I have in my notes is, once there were the main 4 clans, like that of the books. ThunderClan, RiverClan, WindClan, and ShadowClan. I'm ignoring SkyClan, I do not like SkyClan. However, due to an infection, most of the cats dispersed or died out. Very few travelled far away to survive. There are now 4 new clans. CLOVERCLAN, led by the strict leader Wheatstar and named for their look. Ocean Clan, led by the loyal Brindlestar, good at swimming and avoiding infected cats. Valley Clan, led by the unusually strong Auburnstar. Due to where they live, they are the most likely to run into infecteds, and so are very powerful cats. And Burrow Clan, led by the bloodthirsty leader Dovestar, and named for their tunnels. They are also runaways from each of the other clans, so they are basically out to get them. Our POV clan is CloverClan. That's a lot of clans said in one sentence. Anyway, so, without further ado, let's get to our main clan. First, we will begin with StarClan, as there is 1 cat in there at the moment, and yes, I will explain how he got in there. It's a doozy. Alpaca Paw is the randomly generated StarClan guide, who is already in the clan before you start playing. Regardless, I wanted to give him a bit of a story, and I love me a bit of angst, so... When the cats were first migrating to the new territories, Alpaca Paw was murdered by Doveflight, later Dovestar, after a heated argument with her sister, Wheatstalk, later Wheatstar. This is what leads to Doveflight's exile, and then Burrow Clan is formed. But also is why Wheatstar does not like Burrow Clan at all. As for Alpaca Paw himself, he is childish and a great mediator, so I imagine he was a very silly fellow when he was alive. But otherwise, I don't really have much to say about him, given he was already dead before the game began. Oh, and just adding on, because I realised it wasn't actually in the script, the reason why he is in StarClan is because he died from someone else killing him, rather than the illness. About most of the cats die from the illness, they go to a different afterlife. So, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up, because I mentioned before saying that I'd explain it, and then I didn't explain it, so yay, that's what I get for not scripting it. Ignore the jump in audio quality. I'm using a different recording website. Also, a quick warning for blood. I know I mentioned at the start there wasn't going to be any blood. I forgot about the fact we have an infected cat. Whoops. So yeah, it's nothing big. It's just minor scratches and blood coming out of the mouth. But, you know, I know some people are uncomfortable by that, so there's your warning. Newtmist was the first deputy of CLOVERCLAN, and a pretty good one at that, I'd say. Up until Moon 4, a moon is a month in Warrior Cat lingo, he was doing a pretty good job at looking after the clan and doing his deputy duties really well. Deputy duties, that's a really hard thing to say. Moon 4 is when I rolled and he got infected, and he also started thinking he was going crazy on the same month, so, you know, it kind of lined up. He got in a pretty nasty fight with Dovestar before getting exiled, who, I might as well add, is his daughter, along with Wheatstar, for trying to catch prey on her territory. This is when I suspect that the infection really started to get to him, as he retired literally the next month. On Moon 8, he alerted Wheatstar that he got infected and was exiled from the clan, though not before tearfully saying goodbye to his daughter. I'm gonna miss this old kitty, and I'm sad he hasn't really done anything major. Poor fella really didn't do much and really didn't have a good life. Oh, I love angst. Now we're on to the actual clan cats, starting with the strict but very clever and omen sight, Wheatstar. I feel so bad for this girl. One thing I conveniently left out of Alpaca Paw's section is he was her son. So, not only has she lost her father to this infection, but her sister killed her son and formed a group out to kill her clan. She's not doing great, as I imagine anyone would be. On her first patrol out, she vented to the medicine cat, Shyleaf, that she was scared of death, and Shyleaf wasn't able to comfort her. On the bright side, I suppose, she's a very good hunter, constantly bringing back huge amounts of prey for her clan, so good on her. Still, her father's death in quotations because technically he's not dead, but he might as well be, really affected her. I'm really hoping she has a better year next year. This leader desperately needs a break. I just want to mention before we get on to, you know, the actual scripted part, I have no idea why all of the recordings got corrupted. Not all of them. After Cresteddust there is no more corrupted recordings, hopefully. But I still don't know why this happened. It's really frustrating. So I'm so sorry there isn't much to actually see visually at the moment. I swear there will be though, so I'm really sorry. Cresteddust is the new deputy in place of Newtmist. They are charismatic, a good speaker, and a good mediator. They are also non-binary. Huzzah! On their first patrol, they found and brought home an abandoned kitten named Moonkit, along with Dappmask. They are actually fairly well liked, and currently the only cat in the clan with a mate. They were a tad bit worried when they first acclaimed the role of deputy, but everyone has been kind to them so far, and they have slowly gotten over that. They mentored their own child, and the mentorship seems to have gone really well, especially with the two already getting along. We will get into who that apprentice was when we get to the apprentice herself. She's no longer an apprentice. I don't know why I'm calling her apprentice. Overall, I really like Cresteddust, and I wish the best for him. If anything happens to them, I will be very, very sad, but I need to not say that because something bad will probably happen to them. Moving on. As for their mate, she is the 34-moon-old Flowerhail. She is gloomy, a beloved kit-sitter, and a good fighter. The two only just got together, so I don't really have much on them as a couple, but Flowerhail has kinda been silently judging everyone except for Cresteddust. On Moon 4, she had doubts about Frontfreckles' medicine cat abilities. Then, on Moon 7, she thought that Wheatstar could be leading better. Despite this, she's actually been going on a few hunting patrols with Wheatstar, as the two are equally amazing hunters. Also, before they got together, Cresteddust and Flowerhail went on a patrol in which Cresteddust saved Flowerhail from a dog, hence their tail scar. So I like to think that's what pushed them to become a couple. Other than that, she hasn't really done much this year. Excited to see what Flowerhail does next year though. Next up is the first of two medicine cats, Shyleaf. She kinda really has my heart at the moment. She is compassionate, a good fighter, which is interesting for a healer, and we will get into why, and a great storyteller. Every time I checked her status, it was either Shyleaf is checking up on someone or Shyleaf is tending to the warriors. She's so sweet, I really love her. Given her good fighter trait, and one of her statuses being that she regrets life choices, I actually suspect that she was previously a warrior. However, the clans were desperate and she knew a little about herbs, so took the role. This would also make sense as she hasn't really been doing super well on solo patrols in terms of finding herbs. If you notice, I realised I didn't put this in the script. Her little teeth things, by the way, those are false fangs. I thought they'd be really cute on her, so that's why I drew her with some. Despite the fact that she wasn't previously a warrior, or at least I suspect as much, she has been a great mentor to her apprentice Frontfreckles, who we'll get into in a moment. Overall, I really, really like Shyleaf, and I really hope nothing bad happens to her, but if I keep saying I hope nothing bad happens, at least something bad is going to happen to one of them, so... uh-oh. Frontfreckles was the oldest kitten at the start of the year. He is playful and a great storyteller. As a kitten, he was following Shyleaf around and helping out with herbs, so it was no surprise when he decided to become a medicine cat apprentice. On their first patrol, Shyleaf taught Frontpaw what dandelions and daisies are, as well as taught him what they can be used for. On Moon 4, which I'm realising a lot of stuff happened on Moon 4, I don't know why, he got his tail badly injured by a dog. But thankfully, and I say thankfully because I genuinely thought he would die at one point, he pulled through with no lasting injuries. He graduated on the last moon of this year, I swear I can talk, and was honoured for his kindness. He unfortunately graduated late due to his injury, but I am interested in how he will do next year as a full medicine cat. Yay, Frontfreckles. Whoops. Yay, Frontfreckles. Okay, I have some opinions on this girl. Here we have Bayto. She is our oldest warrior at 109 moons old, confident, has valuable insight, and a good kit sitter. She is also currently in the medicine cat den after falling off a cliff and injuring her back leg during a moon skip. A time skip, not a moon skip, whoa. But, Baytooth, why did you yell at your apprentice for being upset after she made a mistake on the first patrol out? I guess it worked, and her apprentice ended up being okay in the end, and was even the first to graduate, but... that really rubbed me the wrong way. Stinky behaviour, Baytooth. She's also been sparring with clanmates, and I have no idea where she got the feathers in her tail from. I just checked her moon at one point and she just had them. So, well done on finding those, I guess. I don't know. I have mixed opinions on this girl. Hopefully she redeems herself next moon. Next year even. But, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Don't really trust her. Now this is the baby. I love this guy so much, guys. This is Parsleystripe. He is loving, an eloquent speaker, and was previously a kitty pet who got dumped. I don't know who dumped this sweet baby, but I am out to get you. Seriously though, he has actually done nothing but be super kind to the others, especially Dappmask, who he has quite a big reciprocated crush on. I ship it. Parsleystripe has done things like checking up on Baytooth while she's been recovering, encouraging the apprentices and telling them stories, and cheering up Wheatstar, who really deserves that, so thank you Parsleystripe. I love you so much. I am your #1 biggest fan, forever and always. I really sincerely hope he doesn't die. Please, game. Please, I am begging you. At least let him get with Dappmask, that is all I'm asking. Speaking of, Dappmask is next. He is nervous, incredibly clever, and a good storyteller. We seem to have a lot of those, actually. Like I have said, he has a crush on Parsleystripe, though neither have acted on it just yet. Other than the odd cute training patrol I send them on. Dappmask was also the cat who was alongside Cresteddust when they found Moonkit, as I have already mentioned. He hasn't really done anything outstanding this year, other than find leaves, which I also don't have any notes on when he got those. I really need to start noting that down. Still, I'm rooting for him and Parsleystripe. Please get together before one of you die tragically. I beg of you, game, let me have this. Moonfizzle is next. As you can see, we have jumped from 102 moons old to 16 moons old. There are so many senior warriors, it's actually crazy. Anyways, Moonfizzle was found as an abandoned kitten, as I already mentioned, and as a result, she's always had a drive to prove herself. This was run to a halt when on her first training session she messed up and ran off, leaving Bayto to scold her and get annoyed. This only caused her to be more fearless, and as a result, she was the youngest apprentice to graduate at only 10 moons old. Honoured for her ambition. She is very close with the younger cats, Inkyfern and Frontfreckles, as they all kind of sort of grew up together. Also, I mentioned Cresteddust had a daughter. This isn't that one. The next one is. I just realised after the fact that it probably sounded like it was Moonfizzle, since Cresteddust was the one who found her. But no. I wanted to keep some new blood in, so that's why Moonfizzle is not related to anyone and Frontfreckles isn't related to anyone. But the next cat is, and we will get on to the next cat now. She's kind of my favourite at the moment. Last but certainly not least, we have Inkyfern. This gal has the best name, design, and personality in my opinion. I'm a sucker for calico cats. I mean, tortoiseshell cats, I'm pretty sure she's a tortie. Anyway, she is ambitious, a good kid sitter, and a good fighter. She looks up to her parent, Cresteddust, and thinks they are so cool. Her excitement when she got her parent as her mentor was insane. She bounded around camp like a kid. On their first patrol, they encountered a badger den together and alerted Wheatstar about it. Then, on the 4th moon, keep in mind that she had only been an apprentice for 1 moon at this point, she attacked that same dog that hurt Frontfreckles and won. The image is going up in a moment, but if you're sensitive to mild blood, it's only scratches. Look away in 3, 2, 1. I cannot believe this girl. She is actually crazy and I love her. Okay, the image is gone now. She was honoured for her enthusiasm at her warriors ceremony and is currently the youngest warrior in the clan. And there we have it. That is year 1 in CLOVERCLAN. I hope you guys like this video. If it does well enough, or if you guys demand it enough, I might make a part 2. But for now, that is literally it. Also, I'm so sorry if my stuzzer got annoying. I'm trying to get it under control, but it's quite difficult, you know, because go figure. So, yeah. I am reading off a script, by the way. Not now, but during talking about the cats, I was reading off a script. I don't know how obvious that was. But, yeah, that's literally everything I really have to say. Good day to you, and I hope you liked the video. It took me a while to make. It took me like a good month and a bit, I think. It's been a minute. Also, I do actually know why the recordings were deleted. I don't know why I didn't mention it. Basically my computer wiped everything off of it. If you're in my Discord server, join it, by the way, you should join it. Wink wink. You would know that. My computer literally wiped everything. All of my series stuff is gone and stuff. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get stuff back, but that's why certain recordings were gone. That's literally everything I think I have to say. Okay, this video is getting too long. Bye guys.